indivisible, as we would say up here in the north. An absolute corker. Yeah. It's an awesome game. You'll be really glad you got it. So many things about it are awesome. The characters, the story, the areas, like I said, like Tai Krung being my favourite. And yeah, and the character development as well. Oh, off the charts. I mean, what's so awesome as well, it's not just the main character development. I'm so used to that. No disrespect to the other games that like I've already played, but it's so refreshing to just like develop as a player with all of those characters, not just one of them, like the one you play as, but like all of the ones you either play as and or involved with. They develop as well. So there's like character development going on left, right, and center. It's just so good to be reminded, like so often that like time is a factor. Like there's so many things are just not timeless. So many things are like just progressing and sort of evolving and changing and growing. I absolutely love that. I know it's a bit subjective, and it's like me personally that loves that, and it's like not everybody might love it, or at least as much as I do, but still, I just love that so much. I'm annoyed at myself for, I think I might have missed out certain side quests and stuff like that, and the process of completing it, but, yeah. Yeah, I'm like the end game as well, like the final area. I loved that little bit of challenge. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Like thinking to myself, am I good enough at the game to do this? And when you find out you are, like, yeah. Sort of, yeah, a really smart final area is that, yeah. The final boss. Whew. It's really smart, really satisfying. Yeah, so just please, just get that game. It just came out on Switch, that's why I got it. And yeah, doesn't matter which version you get, but yeah, just please get that game. It's so good. And oh yeah, some of the music is awesome as well. I particularly like Port Marifa, like Port Marifa's song. Like it's just so upbeat and catchy. It's like I don't know whether to do an impression of it or not. Like you need to listen to it for yourself. Like that'd be better. Just get the game and just when you reach that area. Yeah, it's great. God damn it, it's supposed to be an Overwatch stream and I'm end up talking about everything else, whether it's like a game or something in real life. God damn it. Yeah, I apologise, I'm not very good with consistency, or skill, or patience, or... Weightless. What does this make me think of? I was exactly right about how this would turn out. You know what I was already thinking ages ago, and I was thinking, like, what is Echo's dance emote going to remind me of? Fee from Skyward Sword. I was thinking to myself, I don't know how it's going to be like with it animation-wise, but I know for a fact it's going to at least somewhat remind me of like when Fee dances around, when you're like, I think in the dungeons and you've just beat the boss and you're like in the sort of that final room afterwards and you get the whatever, I'm trying to remember what it was, a stone slab and stuff, yeah, with sacred water and stuff. Yeah, I was thinking it's going to be like Fee from Skyward Sword, isn't it? Yeah. And it is, funnily enough. And, what that I've been doing for a while recently, especially as well, was comparing her to another Aquarius spirited character, Seth, from Street Fighter, in particular SF5, nowadays, yeah, is that drill thing she does there. That's like that one of his moves is a V-trigger attack. It's V-trigger 1. And I'm like, what is it with characters like that and spinning? So that's it's just they all seem to have that in common. It's like a theme for them or something. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, Aquarius spirited characters must be something to do with that sign. Away all the boys are, away all the boys are, you. I don't know whether to keep the like original dance emote or switch to that one. But he's the only character in the game like now that has the choice of 2 dance emotes. I don't know. I have to think about it. Heavy emphasis on the feet. That's probably for a reason, yeah. But yeah, it's just fitting to the character, I guess, yeah. I mean, he's a Nazi sort of character, like, anyway, so as you can tell from, like, the winter event, he got that spray called ice sculpture, so, you know, he's, like, I don't know, artistic in some way. So, you knew dancing was going to come naturally to him, and yeah, like, as you can see, it's, like, already given me that in a loot box, so of course I've equipped it. I always put the character's dance emote in the north position on the emote wheel. Slugger! Yeah. Yeah. Cheeky wink. Beat down.
In the desert, the cheetah lives for 3 years, and the camel lives for 9.
You fala.
Yeah.
That's a bit. It's a bit of a an odd one, yeah.
A submarine can't swim.
Define swim. If something swims, it means it moves through water. So if it's moving through water, technically it is swimming. But then again, anything dead, as in devoid of life, like a submarine, and yourself, funnily enough, because you're not organic, you're not alive, you're an inanimate object that can just somehow move because it's programming. Yeah, technically anything dead can't move because the whole Mrs. Nurg thing. Yeah, you need to be alive to be able to do that voluntarily, I mean, as in to move yourself as opposed to be moved by something else.
Would you like another helping? I find this quite intriguing.
Does the puppet see its strings?
I think if it did, it wouldn't be a puppet, would it? Yet again, Hanzo being metaphorical. A metaphorical puppet, like, is only a puppet because it can't see its strings. Because if it could, it wouldn't have them. And the part and parcel of being a metaphorical puppet is that you don't know that you're being made a puppet out of. So that ignorance, that lack of awareness of what's the case, lets something pull you on strings at all. Because if you had that awareness, it wouldn't be able to. So, but if you're taking it literally, a literal puppet can't see its strings because it's a puppet, as in it's devoid of life. Like I was saying about Echo, it's an inanimate object. It's not a life form. It's not organic. It's just that it's wood. It's just this wood or metal or whatever the puppet's made out of. It can't see anything because it's not alive.
Are you quite done?
Where she says that is brilliant, like the delivery of it. Yeah, so hats off to Lucy Pole. Yeah.
Your eye in the sky.
Yeah.
Ah, so like a spherical cow.
But I know a lot of people sort of like that one.
Reduce your expectations to 0.
I can sort of see that getting spammed.
The universe is a holovid.
Not really. You can't trust reality. What can you trust?
I've got nothing to hide.
Until you suddenly have something to hide. Again, Aquarius spirited character, sudden change. Yeah, that's why Echo says nothing to worry about unless there's something to worry about, as Dr. Liao always said. So when Winston says I've got nothing to hide, I'm just thinking, yeah, how long is that going to remain the case? Yeah, there's a few that might end up getting spam, but yeah, I was thinking that Sigma one there, reduce your expectations. Yeah, yeah. Certain person close to me will be I don't know, kind of admiring of these sprays, I think, as they know what this is about. So it's not a gun axe, or is that still a gun? Is it just an axe? Yeah, I have to make sure I get these card sprays and stuff because I love them. Yeah, that's cool. That's smart. Her ponytail looks like it's done a Maha Heruka. Yeah, that's a indivisible of thing. Yeah, something in that game. It's one of Ajna's forms that she can take. With the hustle. That's pretty smart. Yeah, the vortex in the middle, yeah. So that's what he really is. You just can never see that. He's one of those characters where, is the reality about him is something you'll never really be able to perceive. At least with your physical senses, anyway. Yeah, I feel like that I love that skin so much. And you can see on the right there, the one I currently use. Like, yeah, it's going to be sad to have to leave that behind, but it's just the Fleur de Lis skin. I just love it too much. Yeah, maybe literally maybe a bit too much to be reasonable. But yeah, to the point where I feel like I love the skin that much that I feel like I might just equip that spray as well once I get it, just to remind everybody what my favorite Widow skin is, and one of my favorite skins in the game. Submarine. Captain Rat. Yeah. Aztec. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Aztec mythology. That's from. Yeah, I fretted about this earlier. Yeah, there's no other things. There's supposed to be at least one new one of like every type of item, but there's no new highlight intros. You know, where will the highlight intros be at? So that was the first thing I was going to do before playing. The second thing, patch notes. Yep, they're a new deal now. I have my views on them. Ah, yes. That was the next thing I was going to do after this. Yeah, comms wheel. Show you my personal one and tell you why I've put certain things there. Although I'm still sort of deliberating somewhat about certain ones, so I might end up changing them in this very stream. Might. Yeah, comms wheel. Yeah. Hearing waifu say anytime. Yeah, when she says that, just, oh yes, that's my woman. Um, yeah, so I had to have that as one of the things that I put on the comms wheel. I was like, I think it's the "you're welcome" message. Yeah, I'm used to getting thanked for putting in work anyway, so I personally pretty much have to have that on my comms wheel. So, what was the coolest one? One of the best, I think the coolest. At least objectively, yeah. I still kind of find it cool as well. Is one of Reaper's voiceovers for his goodbye message. Yeah, and he goes, "Get out of here." Yeah. Oh, and I heard that when I was watching a YouTube video of like someone made of when the new comms features already went through on the PTR a while ago, and I was taking like having a listen to him. Yeah, and I heard Reaper say that. Like, whoa, that's easily the coolest. All the new ones. So yeah, I'll go into more detail about that when we finish looking at the patch notes. I'll go into the practice range. Yeah, I won't bother reading them out like verbally unless I have something to say about it. Like I'll just let you read